Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey, get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Come on, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Yeah, man. Back in business, too, man. Whew. Man, how good is God? I mean, really, if you think about it, in spite of all that's going down in your life, first of all, it could be worse. But secondly, sometimes you have to remember, and I've just had to have this conversation with myself this morning. That's how I'm fresh on this one right here. When a challenge faces you, or you're going through a difficult moment, or you didn't hit a bump in the road, in the middle of that, if you can manage to be grateful, it would take you a long way. Gratitude is a powerful resource. If you can be grateful in the middle of it, gratitude is a powerful resource. When it's dim for you and it got a little bumpy on the road and you ran into some obstacles and you done ran up into some detour signs and your journey ain't smooth as it was last week or last year, you got to be grateful for the things that are going right and that have gone right, and for the thing that's wrong right now to get right. Man, can I share that with you? Man, is that a tough one to learn. It is for me. It has been one of my toughest challenges, is to learn how to be grateful, because it's a powerful resource, but how to be grateful in moments of despair when it ain't going right. See, here's a mistake I would make. See, when something go wrong, I want to focus on the wrong so much in an attempt to fix it. But even then, the focus ain't always in to fix it. The focus becomes, man, this is bad. Man, I can't believe this is happening. Why does this keep going down? That doesn't fix anything. You know, milling over it, going over what's wrong, explaining it, sharing it with your friends, you know, making it sound worse than it is, tell the story for pity from other people. All of that right there has nothing to do with the fix. Sometimes you're just mulling over it. You're just making it worse. You're just making it a bigger problem. You're manifesting it into your atmosphere. You're putting it out there in your spirit. Now all of a sudden it consumes your day. Next thing you know, you're having a bad day. If you're having a bad day, it's because you've been having some bad thoughts. So what I've had to learn how to do, and what I'm working on this morning, is I'm working on this situation that done cropped up. I was going kind of smooth here for a minute, and now I done got real bumpy in the road, you know, and all this here. So what I'm thinking about now, though, is even though I've hit a bump in the road, and even though I done ran into a detour, and even though I've hit this lull, I'm going down into a valley, I ain't up on the peak, can I not still be grateful for all the things that God has given me, for all the things he's done for me, for all the things he's brought me through, and realizing that even this that's happening to me again is going to pass too. He gonna get me through that too. Come on, man. God is a good God, man. It's a lot to be grateful for. So while I'm tripping on this bump in the road I done hit, what I got to remember is all the things he's done for me. And like I say, my saying is joy and depression cannot reside in the same place. So instead of being down about this new bump in the road, if I'm constantly filling my mind with the thoughts of how good he's been to me, of what all he's done for me, of all the things he's brought me through, of all the blessings he's presented me with. When I go down that list, I really don't have a lot of time to mull over the situation. Now, do I have to fix this bump in the road? Of course I do. Are there some things I'm going to have to do to straighten it out? Of course it is. But Steve, just go on and get the business of doing it and straighten it out. What you mulling over and worrying about it for? You know, old people, I heard old people say something when I was growing up in the church. They say, if you're going to pray about it, don't worry about it. But if you're going to worry about it, don't pray about it. That's an amazing thing. And prayer just happens to be my weapon of choice. Now, it ain't always been that way. I want you to understand that. My first weapon of choice was, you do it to me, I do it to you. You call me out, I call you out. You say something bad about me, I've tried to find you and say something bad about you. That was my weapon in the past. How did that work out for you, Steve? Not so good. Because you know what? I spent a lot of time fighting back, kicking back, swinging back, when I could have spent all that time climbing. See, all you trying to do at the end of the day, folks, is have a better life than the one you got. All you trying to do is improve your position in life. You know, it's not my business to make sure you don't get where you going. I ain't got no time for that. It's not my job to assure that you ain't as high as me. I ain't got no time for that. Your real mission and purpose is to have the best life that you can have, to ascend to the highest plateau that you can get to make your family as comfortable as you can, to provide as much as you can for your family, but legally. See, those of us that sitting up here trying to come up with sideways, you can ask a couple million men sitting in prison today how they wish they hadn't have done that. And they'll tell you, oh, man, I wish I never had did it. I knew not to go down there. Something told me not to go down there. Man, if I could change things, I would. But they sitting somewhere doing some time that had they made another decision, they wouldn't have to do. Now, that don't make them throw away people. Nah, man, because everybody make mistakes, and God is in the forgiving business. And some of us have done some things that really broke the law and a whole lot of other things and deserved to do some time, but through the grace of God, we didn't. But now we sit up here and we pass judgment on people who got to do something. Man, I don't care. I don't care what you've done. God can forgive anything. But our position, our motivation in life is to try to have the best life we can have and provide for those around us and make it comfortable. If that's your ambition, you don't have time to worry about or concern yourself with another person. And I wasted time doing that. And that's not the way to get it done. It's simply mind to your business. Taking care of you and getting yourself right and tight is 24/7. So that's a full-time job. So what I had to learn was, and the reason I've chosen prayer as my weapon of choice now, is that now prayer helps me that I don't have to fight back. Now, if I get cornered, I'm going to fight you. I ain't even going to lie to you. And I'm still working on some things that trigger me, and so I'm slowly getting better at that. But I've learned that my weapon of choice is prayer now. So when it happens ugly for me, I pray about it. When it get tight and dismal for me, I pray about it. And the thing about prayer, man, is prayer changes things. Yes, it does now. Read about it and try it. That's the deal, okay? Come on. Prayer is a wonderful weapon.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. I'm starting the show off with an old friend of mine, a legend in the music game that is currently in court suing the music industry for over $3 trillion in back royalties and publishing rights because he is the writer of every major hit ever written. Ladies and gentlemen, Roscoe Wallace. Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much. Ladies, how you doing? Shirley, Carla, Chocolate, what's going on with you? Monica, everybody. Fella, what's going on? Holding on.
Yeah, he went right
So very hard to do when love is gone. And that ain't a lie. Holding on. So very hard to do. I said, so very hard to do. How hard is it? So very hard to do when love's gone. And that's no lie. Holding on, LTD. That's good. Wrote that too. They still owe me for that, but I'll collect it in court. Everything. Welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Ain't nothing like it, baby. Best morning show in the world. Let me introduce everybody. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Lil Jr., Kill Space, my dog, J.F. Brown, go back like Cadillac seats. The king of prank nephew Tommy, and in the background you never hear, and thank God for it, ladies and gentlemen, Mississippi Monica. Me and Mississippi Monica grandmama won the Catfish Championship in Mississippi 4 years in a row. All right, that's the show. I'm out. See y'all tomorrow. I'll introduce another hit.
Yeah.
He gone. He come in and he go just like that, huh? He don't stay long, do you?
No. He in and out, dog. And he just jumped right into his song because they his. All of them is his. So in the music industry for $3 trillion. That boy right there.
It's more than the
Boy,
infrastructure plan.
that's a lot of paperwork, man. That's a lot of paperwork.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, because I'm going through, a lot of people going through this. You know, you probably the best at this. You know, why is it not good to tell the truth to your woman? You know, you probably mastered this. Because they tell you in the beginning, you know, I ain't going to be mad. I ain't going to be mad. I ain't going to be upset.
Yeah. Just tell me the truth.
Just tell me the truth. I ain't going to take it.
Fools tell the truth all the time. Fools rush in. See, let me explain something to you, ladies, in case you don't know this. It ain't always a lie. Sometimes it's keeping certain facts withheld.
Yeah.
Say that
And let me tell you
Say
something.
that again,
It is not always a lie. Sometimes it's keeping certain facts withheld because too much information at once is mental overload. And you being the woman I love, I would never overload your mind. I would rather carry the weight myself. Let the church say amen.
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 Yes, God.
All right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll have the nephew and Run That Prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time now to run that prank back with the nephew. What you got, Nev?
We got that pecan tree. Pecan or pecan, whichever one you prefer. All right, let's run that thing, cat dog, if you would. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach LC.
This is him.
Hey, hey, my name is Marcus. My mom and them live next door to you, the Mr. and Mrs. My mom and daddy live next door to you. And I was calling because y'all got a pecan tree in y'all backyard. I mean, right on the fence line. And it keep, you know, pecans and stuff keep falling over into my mom and them yard. So I'm calling to see if y'all can do something, man, where y'all can pick up. I mean, my mom and them that got a little older, you know, we've been picking them up for a long time. But I need somebody to, like, maybe you can cut the limbs back that's hanging over so that they won't, you know, the pecans won't be falling over into my mom and them yard. Because, you know, for them to be bending over like they're picking up them pecans, it's a lot of them. So, Mr. I just wanted to holler at you and see if you don't mind maybe cutting the limbs back, because even when we turn the lawnmower on and stuff, man, it just, the pecans and stuff be coming out of the lawnmower just shooting all over the place.
Well, first of all, my pecan tree is an old pecan tree, and it's sprouted well, and I can't see me cutting it.
Well, I'm not
you
saying
cut that. You can't hire nobody to maintain your yard. I mean, it's your mother. You can maintain your mother's yard.
Sir, I go by my mother's house, every other day and check on her, but I don't have time to go in the back and pick up pecans and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you just, it don't seem no more than like maybe 4 or 5 limbs that's hanging over there, but them 4 or 5 limbs, I mean, it's a lot of pecans falling off of there.
But
so
it's shady. My pecan tree is shady. I goes back there. There's no kind of nothing back there.
Okay,
you can hire
sir.
Someone to rake the yard, whatever.
Sir,
I'm not cutting my tree for no like that.
Sir, listen. What I'm trying to get you to do is I don't want you cutting your entire tree down. I just want you to cut a few limbs, sir. So those are the ones that are hanging over. It won't be the pecans won't be falling over into my mom's and them yard. And like I say, they older now, man. They can't be bending over like that. So I'm just coming to you as a man right now and asking you, will you please cut this down so these pecans can quit falling over my mom and them yard?
Well, I'm asking you, all you can do is hire someone. Okay, someone. I know your mother don't cut your yard.
No, it's a guy that cuts the yard. But even when he cutting the yard, these pecans is flying out from underneath the lawnmower. They sooner or later we're gonna be breaking windows over there.
What kind of lawn person you have that don't pick up before they cut? That's some.
Hey, why am I arguing with you about picking up stuff and all of this? I'm asking you to cut a funky little 5 limbs so these doggone pecans ain't falling over my mama's yard.
You want to cut?
You gonna make me come over here and cut the whole? I would come cut the whole damn tree down.
You ain't gonna with my tree. I grew that tree from when I was a kid, and that tree gonna stay in that yard as long as I stay there.
Sir, look, I didn't ask you like a man to cut your little funky pecan tree down. Now, I ain't finna have...
You know what? Guess what? You bad enough, you come cut it.
I'm finna... Look, sir, today, this evening, it's either gonna be 2 things happening. Either you gonna cut these 5 limbs that I won't cut, or I'm finna cut the whole damn pecan tree down.
That's my tree, and then ain't nobody gonna with my tree. I'm here right now. I'm right here in my yard right now. Come on.
Is you over there right now?
Right now.
I will bring my right on back.
You know what? How the you get my number in the way?
Got your number. I got it because it's the same. It's one address less than my mama's. You gonna cut this damn tree down.
I'm waiting on them anyway. I ain't used my tree for something in a long time any way. I've been waiting on them like you.
You done lost your damn mind.
You little young punk. I told you once and I told you twice. I'm old. You young. Don't do that. Fool,
see, that's what's right there.
You know what you can do? Tell your mama to make a pecan pie and bring me a piece.
What you say about my mama?
Tell her to make a pecan pie and come for me.
Tell my mama what?
Make a pecan pie with the pecan.
Make a pecan pie? I don't want no pecan pie. We don't even eat pecan pie. We so sick of these damn pecans you got falling over in the backyard. You got to do something about this, man. Now, I'm trying not to hurt you, old man. I really am.
Hurt me? Hurt me? Come on, hurt me.
Ready for me? I'm on my way. Is your outside? Is you outside?
You know how I stay. You know when I stay. You know what? I'm here. I'm here. I'm gonna be in your mama driveway.
You get out. You get out my mama driveway right now. Get out my mama driveway.
I want to put me out.
I'm finna.
Out.
You get your back in your driveway. You get out my mama driveway. Get out of it. You get out of my mama driveway.
No. What you crying for now? I'm sorry, I'm here waiting on you.
You get out of my mama. Get out of my mama driveway.
Baby, go cook me something, because I'm going to sit here.
I got one more thing I need to say to you. Would you listen?
You don't got a thing to say. I'm waiting at you at your mama house.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your brother.
Man, I don't pay this kind of man. I'm gonna put my feet. Man, I'm gonna Milton so bad. I don't play. I'm too old for this kind of.
LC, do me a favor. First of all, get out them people's yard. Go back to your yard.
Man, you done gave me high blood pressure with this.
Ain't nobody mad about your pecan tree, none of that. Ain't nobody finna cut it down. Ain't nobody tripping. You all right?
Hell no, I got a headache now, man. I be carrying my grandkids to school listening to this. Man, y'all something else, man.
I got one more question for you. Tell me, what is the baddest radio station in the land, LC?
The Steve Harvey Show.
All right, nephew, with your pecans and pecans.
Come on now.
Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, ready for your love questions right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Iyanla Vanzant has revealed that she's been getting death threats. All right, or she got them. Megan Thee Stallion and Amanda Gorman are two of Glamour magazine's Women of the Year, and Bravo has introduced an International Housewives series coming up next year. But right now, it is time for our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, and your love questions. Here we go. This one is from Honey in Queens. Honey writes, 2 years ago, I had a hip replacement. I had hip replacement surgery, and I'm still using it as an excuse to keep my husband away from me at night. He eventually stopped pressing me for sex, and now he doesn't come to bed till late at night. Instead, he sits out back and smokes cigars. Last night, I looked for him, and his car wasn't there. I called him, and he said he was watching the game with his brother. I wanted to call his brother to verify his story, but the background was quiet. Should I trust my husband, or did he lie?
No, he probably didn't lie. Let's talk about this for a minute, see, because this really ain't about your husband. Let's be real. It's you faking this hip. It's you with this fake hip injury. Now, you done got your hip replaced, so I know you're old. So now you done got your hip replaced, because that ain't a 20-year-old problem. You got your hip replaced because your ass messed around and fell somewhere. You didn't have your little panic alert button on. The help, I'm falling, I can't get up. So you laid there, and now you got to get the whole damn hip replaced. Now, you don't want your husband touching you at night, and so you done kept the lie going. You lied. Let's not turn this into, is your husband lying? You been lying to your husband about your hip injury. This your lie. So now your husband been sitting in the backyard smoking cigars. Now you go out there one night and the car ain't there. How long it's been since you had sex with your husband? And what you want him to do? Because he know your hip don't take that damn long, because he was at doctor's office with you.
He's not stupid.
And he don't want your hip anyway. So now, what's wrong with everything else? Because I'll stay on the front side. We ain't got to go over there where the hip at. Because what I want is not your hip, not what's up. So is he at your brother's house? Probably. Should you call? Hell no. Because you started this lie. So this lie on you, not him. Honey.
Honey out of Queens. Moving on to Ian in St. Louis. Ian says, I took my girlfriend to Vegas for her birthday and scheduled her a spa day. I gambled, then went to the pool to relax and have a drink. I was being sociable with two cuties, and they said they had edibles in their room. So we went up there. I stayed in there for 4 hours straight, and the three of us pleasured each other. I felt so bad about how I did my girlfriend on her birthday trip. I'd planned to marry this woman, but my conscience is eating me up. I know that I can't confess what I did, so how do I get past this?
So let me ask you something, dog. If you know you can't confess what you did, what is you writing us for? Dog, you can't run the risk of one of her friends seeing this and talking about, wait a minute, didn't Demetrius take you out on your birthday and wasn't he missing and all this? And then you come talking, couldn't find him. Girl, he was upstairs eating edibles in a room with two girls and they was pleasuring each other. Hold up, dog. Dog, listen to me. We all make mistakes.
Oh, this is
everybody. Don't you walk your ass in there and have no moment where you got to get this off your chest. This is, you've heard the statement, "Cad to your grave." This is a take it to your grave moment. I think you're stupid for writing this damn letter myself personally. Now this is you a young ass dude, because you dumb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did he say how old he was?
No, but he did say he Ian in St. Louis. How many Ians there?
What?
He Ian in St. Louis. He put his name in the damn.
And why is this bothering him? That's what I need to know. What the
Man,
Do he know
wasn't
how
bothering
much we
you?
can?
No, it wasn't bothering you when you was eating them brownies and all them gumdrops and all this here. Wasn't nothing bothering you. Wasn't nothing bothering you when they was up there pleasuring each other. Dog, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. They created that. Why
does
you
he
go
know
to
how-
Vegas 6 times a year? Do you know the things I've done in Vegas? I can't repeat. This ain't for you, man. I don't know what little ignorant ass moment you trying to hit. Past it. You passed it.
Vegas ain't for amateurs, Steve.
It already, this ain't what you need to do. You can't take your ass back out there. I used to go out to Vegas expecting that.
Yeah.
You went out there and it just happened. I went out there for it. See, there's different dudes right
playing
now.
for
Dog, I know what this is out here. Some unbelievable stuff can happen to you in Vegas.
Yeah.
Sitting up in here, man. Now you finna have some. How do you get past it? It's in your past.
They don't call it Sin City for nothing. That's for sure.
That's right.
All right, so he's past it.
I don't
Okay.
think he understands how many of us have a bag we carry into our grave that's full of stuff.
Tommy,
You know how big my bag
whole
is? You know how
damn
much
bag.
load I got?
Tommy, I got a sleigh behind me.
Santa Claus.
Anna.
I got a truckload.
I got a
Full of
U-Haul.
stuff.
I got a U-Haul going to heaven with me.
Man, I got stuff back there. You better not. Y'all, I'm telling you right now. Look, man, my bag, you don't even understand. It's stapled. It's sewed.
Yeah.
It's stitched. It's clamped. It's gorilla glued. You can't
Yes.
get in this bag.
My bag don't move.
And let me give you some advice. Don't take your ass back there by the bag.
No. No.
Don't ask no questions.
Yeah.
Man, come on, Shirley.
All right. Gigi in Virginia Beach says, I'm dating a new guy, and we met at a football game. He had on a baseball cap, so I couldn't see his hair, but I did see his big smile and grayish blue eyes. On our first date, I got to see his hair for the first time. It was shiny, wet, and jet black. His baby hair was pulled out, and it looked like a jerry curl. I asked him what he'd done to get his hair like that, and he said it's natural. It's the only flaw he has so far, so how can I encourage him to fix it?
Fix what? I don't know.
Yeah.
First of all, 3 of us on this show don't have hair.
Ball.
The 3 comedians don't have hair. The 4th comedian is closing in on us.
On his way over here.
Yeah, it could be any month now.
He'll be here with us soon, very soon.
Yeah, we
right?
just waiting on him. Like he on Zoom right now, and he's all forehead.
Forehead.
Yeah, his hairline is
got a
back there where his headset is at.
Wow.
Junior, you in denial.
No.
Yeah,
We can't
Yeah.
wait till he gets here. We're waiting
yeah,
for
he
him
in the
at
fight.
the station.
We already know. That's how it
2022?
started.
Is 2022 up?
I'm just look. He got a lot. Look at his forehead. I'm just telling y'all. It's just
Close on the camera.
okay. You back up. Okay, back up. Let us show you something.
All right, Gigi.
If you
We have
looking
nothing for you,
straight
Gigi.
forward at any angle, we can't see the front of your hairline. It's happening.
Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, on a recent interview with Tamron Hall, life coach Iyanla Van Zandt opened up about ending her hit TV series, Iyanla Fix My Life. The show was very popular because of Iyanla's unique approaches to bring families back together. While she loved the work that she was doing, Iyanla said cyberbullying from viewers made the series exhausting after a while. She revealed that the hateful emails and social media comments made her feel as if the critics were infiltrating her home, therefore interrupting her peace. She stated that I was getting death threats because they didn't like something I said or did. And I'm like, I want to be free of this. I don't want this. Iyanla said people would also find her personal phone number, Steve, and call her at home asking her to help them over the phone or ask her to put them on the show.
Wow.
Really?
That's
a lot.
I believe it.
I mean, it's real. It really does happen to a lot of people, and a lot of people can't handle it. Cyberbullying never worked with me because I don't respond. I don't care about you. I don't give it to you. But some people take this cyberbullying to a whole nother level. And when you're affecting a person's peace, which can really, really happen, especially being a lady, you know, because you got to watch this type of stuff, man. And I don't blame Iyanla. Sometimes you go, wow, look. Because, you know, like we always say on the show, you know, hate is louder than love. So them trolls, they got a big voice, man. And it affects you, man. It really, really does. And it's an evil
you're
way
only
to do
human.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a sensitive person. She has to take all this in, all these people's problems and everything.
And you
know,
get tired
for
of
the
trying
show.
to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
a
gotten
lot.
worse.
I'm
They
sure.
find out where you live too, and they come outside your house. They go to your house. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gotten worse.
You get tired of trying to help people, and then they
Yes.
crapping on you for that. And you going, wow.
Yeah.
Are y'all looking at the intent here? I'm
Yeah,
trying to help somebody. You got a problem with what I said to somebody else. That's a nobody-ass person, man.
Yeah, you trying to kill me because I'm trying to help somebody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said something to somebody else, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you crazy.
But I'm glad she's finally speaking out about it because she just kind of abruptly stopped the show and no one knew why. So now we know why.
She's a very nice lady. Good people,
Yeah.
man. I love
and
her.
doing
your
good
brother.
work, trying to really help people. Her
Top of the charts on the OWN network. She's a
You
bad
can't
girl.
help everybody.
Yes,
Yep.
sure, see.
That's right.
That's what I
right.
started doing. Deion Sanders taught me the best lesson. I finally started listening to him. Stop throwing a life raft to people swimming away from the boat. That right
They
there.
made that decision. Yeah.
I
to
did
go.
my one last interview with somebody famous that I was trying to help. He saw that interview. He called me up. He said, brother, stop doing that.
And you on the
Stop
boat
doing
just
that.
throwing it way out there. Hey, come
way
on
out
this
there,
way.
dog. And they just they pushing it all back out the way. I don't want your damn right. Like, yeah. Throw your life raft to people swimming towards the boat.
Right.
Can't save everybody, man. It's hard.
All right, well, moving on. Congratulations going out to Megan Thee Stallion and Poet Laureate Amanda Gorman. They are two of the 6 nominees for Glamour magazine's Woman of the Year. All 6 of this year's honorees were profiled in Glamour magazine and will be celebrated at an event on November 8th in New York. Glamour's editor-in-chief Samantha Berry said the women all reflect the vital and unique work that women do each year to power progress around the world. So again, congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion and young Amanda Gorman, who made an impact on the world.
Love them
and to
both.
you too,
Yes.
Junior, being our poet laureate of the
thank
show.
You. Thank you.
What?
No, thank you so
Well,
much.
he
I
is.
appreciate
You
it. Shirley.
don't
Thank
put
you so
him in
much.
there
you
with them
serious?
two.
Hey.
You don't lump that in there.
Hey, what?
Man, we ain't finna let
what's-
you do that.
Wait a minute. What's all the hate for? Wait a
Yeah,
You
minute.
ain't no
No.
damn Langston Hughes. What is you? No.
What?
Poet
Well, you
laureate?
you ain't no Idris either, but I don't say nothing.
Okay, but
I
you
do.
ain't
At all, Junior. At all.
I do. I'll say something.
Yeah,
What?
I don't say nothing. You think you cuter than everybody? No, I don't say. I let you be cute.
Okay. I ain't gonna let you be Langston though. No, I'm not gonna put you in there with them other
I
two
don't care
poets.
none of your
Junior
dreams.
is the poet laureate
You'll
of
never
this
be
show.
sexiest man alive, but
He
I don't
is.
say nothing.
He
I
is.
don't correct
He
it.
is.
That's a fact.
Thank you, Junior. Thank you. I mean, Jay.
That
Thank
is
you,
a fact.
Jay.
You welcome. You welcome.
All right, let's get to this other
you.
news.
Hate.
I know. The Bravo Network has announced its newest location for a new Housewives series. Steve, listen to this. It's The Real Housewives of Dubai. It's set to premiere next year, and it will be Bravo's first original international version of the series. Executive producer Andy Cohen reported that if viewers think they've seen it all, they're wrong. The Dubai version will challenge the idea of American wealth, he says, because
finna
it's
see
a
some money
billionaire's
now.
playground over there.
They gonna
You
shut
got to
it
see some
down.
money, huh? Some real money.
Camels and tigers all walking around the back.
Yes.
Hey.
Cohen
man.
stated that the Real Housewives of Dubai will give the Beverly Hills women a run for their money.
Circles.
They won't be throwing drinks on each other, though, right, Uncle Steve? They not like that, is they?
I can't imagine that, man. I really, really can't.
It's been there several times.
Yeah, and I can't imagine Emirati women doing this. Real Emirati women. Now, if you're from a different culture and you're over there in Dubai and you're doing a housewife show, I can see that. But I really gonna find it difficult to see Emirati women.
Why is that?
Are they covered up?
Because they're not that way, man. They're not that people. It's a much more reserved culture. And I don't think you're gonna see the women who are covered. The religious women are not gonna participate in this. This is gonna be something else. I don't know what it is, but it ain't gonna be that.
We got to uncover for us to get to the show. We got to see.
Tell me.
All right. Well, coming up in 20 minutes, 20 minutes after the hour, I should say, we're going to look into the mind of the one and only J. Anthony Brown.
That's
right
my
after
boy.
this.
Woo, that boy got
Lord.
mine.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, introduce your friend. It is time to go in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome J. Anthony Brown.
There's nothing dark about what I'm about
Cool.
to say. I decided to do something different to advertise my club. This is definitely a shameless plug. So what it needed was a song. I don't have a song.
Okay.
McDonald's has a song. All the other restaurants have ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You know, they got songs. I don't have a song. So now I have a song. I think it's bumping. I think it's fire. Y'all let me know what you think. Hit it.
Come on.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the J Spot. 5581 West Manchester Avenue is where we at. In Inglewood. Now let me run some stuff by you before you get comfortable, okay? Every seat is a good seat. We got a bar, the kitchen's open, but there's some things I need you to know. Check it out. Now there's a 2-drink minimum. If you can swing it, you don't need to come. Now the food is yummy, yummy, yum. We got Wolfgang Puff's brother in the back. Bring your mama, daddy, sister, cuz. Bring them all. Get a drink and get a buzz. LA's #1 comedy spot. If you ask me, it's #1. So hot, so hot. Yeah. I'm gonna let you groove to this. I'm gonna let you marinate to that. I know you're thinking about coming right now. I'm getting dressed right now. Well, the song is about to end. So spread the word and tell your friends. Tell every damn body. Now we got top shelf comedians, male, female, LGBT, low people, every damn body. Sit down. Watch out there now.
Go ahead, Jay.
Okay, what you think?
All right.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, man.
I like it. I like
He's so
everything.
damn stupid.
What you think, Steve?
He's so damn stupid. The little baby in the background.
I thank you for that because stupid has kept me working for the
Come on.
longest. It really has.
Won't stupid do it?
Won't stupid?
No, you won't. Not on this show.
Won't
stupid do it?
It'll show up and show out every time.
Now that just shows how really stupid.
Stupid will show up and help you out.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how that came about.
I know a lot of smart ass people. I know a lot of smart ass people that ain't working at all. Stupid is working for me. Thank you.
Come on
very
here,
much.
man.
Thank you.
Oh man. Stupid will make a way out of
right
nowhere.
now. All right, listen, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll talk about a Georgia lawmaker that was fined a lot of money for not wearing a mask. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So what's the big deal about wearing a mask? mask, okay? What is it with these people? Georgia Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene has been fined at least almost $50,000 for not wearing a mask on the floor of the U.S. House of Representatives. The fine was outlined in a letter from the House Sergeant at Arms to Greene and states that Greene was warned back in May about not wearing a mask. And she was asked to wear a face covering multiple times in May, July, August, September, and October. Greene has been fined 20 times. She was fined $500 for her first offense and $2,500 for each additional incident. The fines come from Greene's congressional salary, and she still won't wear one. You know who Marjorie Taylor Greene is, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't really care, but just keep finding her and take the money out her check. Yeah. Eventually, you'll get it.
I wish we had a mask slapper that just go around slapping everybody ain't got no mask on. You know what I'm saying?
Supposed to have one.
They'd have on a mask too, so you wouldn't know who it is. That's right.
Right.
So they could get away with the slapping.
Yeah, the mask slapper. Put your damn mask on.
Especially in places where it's required.
Yeah.
You know, I take a mask with me everywhere, you know.
Absolutely. And I got the one with the lanyard, now. I got that one finally, Tommy.
The what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
did
the
you
one
just hang around your neck?
That you don't have to take off your neck.
Oh, no,
I'm just glad all the people I knew that had bad breath.
I haven't worn it, but I do have one.
No, I'm not finna walk around with a mask hooked around my neck on a chain like they glasses. No, I'm not finna do that. No.
But that's cool. You don't lose it.
I thought it was cute when I saw it on TV. I ordered one.
No, I put mine on my wrist. When I take it
Uh-huh.
off, I keep it on my wrist, and then that way I always know where it is, and I slide it on.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing it around my neck.
It's just like a little necklace.
And I bet not see now one of y'all with your mask hanging around your damn neck. Not around me. Don't you come around me with your old ass
don't have
look.
mask rules.
You can't judge nobody, man.
Yes.
I just said it. I just did.
It's a Steve Harvey mask mandate. That's what that is.
How about I got my mask
And if we don't
glued to
do
my
it,
cheeks?
you're gonna slap
How about
us.
that? Can you do that? I got
What'd
it
you say,
glued
Jay?
to my cheeks. I got it glued to my cheeks, so I put glue on each side of my cheeks.
That's good. That's
that way
fine.
it don't
You can
hurt
do
my
that.
ears.
Yeah, you can do that.
Well, that
Can't
has
be
to be
around
good
your
for
neck.
your skin. I hope you use Gorilla Glue.
Wow,
ain't
shit.
moving.
Jesus.
Wow. Wow, that's
Like
All
the
right,
lady
we
did.
can't hang a mask around our neck because our
Well,
boss
let me
said
ask Steve this. If we don't follow your mask rule, will that affect, if you giving us money later in life when you hit the billion?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now that
We
I
don't get
have
a bonus
clarity,
'cause we
however
ain't-
you want me to wear it.
Absolutely.
The risk it is then.
100%.
No.
Yeah, the risk
You
it is.
no.
That's why you
You're
had
not
to say
mask
at the
controlling
beginning.
me. You're not mask
See,
controlling
Tommy,
me.
you sound
For $1 million, he's not
You
mask
sound like the
control?
white lady.
You sound
Ain't
like
no problem.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Right.
He ain't
Right.
no authority. Steve, what you about
Right.
Steve?
Ain't
Give
no
him
problem.
his
Ain't no
authority.
problem.
He got money. He
Everything
That
I
don't make-
promised everybody else, don't worry about it. You ain't got to. You ain't included. Do
You
like you
don't
want to
run
with your
mask.
I ain't got to run a damn thing.
Well, may I
It's
ask
all right.
something,
You ain't got
Mr.
to.
Harvey?
Yes,
Mr.
Go
Joe.
ahead. Follow up question.
Mr. Harvey. Mr. Harvey. Since nephew Tommy don't want his portion, can we divide it amongst us? His portion.
Yes.
So we,
That's
thank
a
you.
We got
Question.
2 risks.
Y'all ain't getting my money because I ain't wear the mask like he want me to wear it. What?
Yeah, I just said
He
they
just
was.
said it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I tell you what.
We listening. We're listening.
We
He
listen.
don't give me my money. I'm whoop his ass with a mask on. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna fight it
Around your neck.
Well,
around my neck.
that's gonna be hard.
I'm just gonna have to tell you, Tommy, I'm not a fighter. I got jokes for you, but I don't.
And it's
Come
gonna be
on,
about
get your
getting
money,
Jay.
It's gonna be about this loss in a minute.
And Tommy, you know how
I'ma
many
watch the
times
fight,
you
but,
done punched me as hard as you could, and it don't really bother me.
Clearly, that ain't
Yeah, I
that
mean,
damn funny shit.
I'm not laughing at that, Tommy. I'm just
Punches
pointing it
I
out.
done took from his short ass. I'm talking about when he cocked back with all his might and punched me, and I turned around and go, boy, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere.
Always comes to fighting. I don't understand. Oh, man. All right, coming up next, it is the nephew and today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is, she has ruined my husband's reputation. We'll get into that in just a little bit, but right now it is time for the nephew and the prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
They moved Big Mama. That's what they did. They moved Big Mama. Cat dog, if you would.
Cleaning service.
I'm trying to. Can I speak to the owner of the company?
This is he.
Is this Robert? The owner is Robert. Is this Robert?
Yes, sir. This is Mr. Robert. How can I help you?
My name is Carruthers. Y'all clean my house last week.
Okay.
And when y'all moved the furniture to clean the carpet, somebody moved my grandmother off the coffee table, and she's not in there no more.
Hold on 1 second for me, sir. Do you know what day did we clean your house on, sir?
Last Wednesday, y'all cleaned my house.
You said we came to your house on Wednesday of last week. What's your address, sir?
Big Mama.
Is okay?
Big Mama. Big Mama.
Oh, sir. Hello. You said your name is Carruthers, and we came to your house on Wednesday. If you don't mind, can I have your address, please?
Y'all. Big Mama. Big Mama.
Okay, Mr. Carruthers, listen. If your grandmother, now, was your grandmother laying on the carpet? I mean, my guys don't move people, sir. We would not have moved.
My grandma, she was on the coffee table. Her urn was on the coffee table.
Oh,
my grandmother passed. Bethel Elaine. Y'all, and somebody moved her, and now the vase is still there, but the ashes is.
Okay. I'm sorry. So you're saying that you're.
Big Mama. Big Mama.
Mr. Carruthers, I am so sorry. Listen, I just lost my grandmother not too long ago, sir. I know how you feel. Now, listen. My guys would not have knocked over a vase or something like that, or they would have told me if they knocked over something. Are you sure that it was my cleaning service?
Yeah, I ain't have. Nobody have no two different carpet cleaning services to come by in the same week, man. Y'all the only ones came by there. Y'all the ones that did it. Y'all the ones moved my grandmama, and now my grandmama gone.
Mr. Carruthers.
My grandmama gone, man.
Mr. Carruthers, I'm sorry about that, but if you would give me your address, I can confirm that actually was my company that came by you. I apologize, sir. So I'm sorry.
Big Mama. Oh, Big Mama. Big Mama gone.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Now, can you please just give me your address, sir? Let me pull some information up in my system, and we can straighten all this out. Hold on for 1 second, please. Baby, do me a favor. Go and ask Wayne and Robert Jr. to come in here for a second. They had to be the ones to clean that man's carpet on last week. Hold on a second. Somebody knocked over his grandma urn. Now you know.
Big Mama!
Come in here now.
Big Mama been there. She been on that coffee table for 10 years. She been on that coffee table for 10 years. And now y'all done messed it.
Mr. Carruthers, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find out if
you know what? When I get myself together, I'm going to come down there and I'm going to kick some at that damn place of yours. You hear me?
Mr. Carruthers, now listen, I'm going to do everything that I can to help you, but now don't you're not going to threaten me on this phone.
You move my grandmama and I'm going to move your now. You hear me? I promise you, I'm going to tell everybody not to use this damn carpet cleaning service because y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing.
No, hold the hell on. Now, listen. Now, it took me a long time to get my services together, sir, and we do a real good job. Now, you're not going to threaten me.
Y'all move people's grandmama. That's what y'all do. You move people's grandmama.
Sir, we have never had this kind of incident. As a matter of fact, we haven't had any incidents at all. So,
Big Mama,
I'm going to do everything that I can. I'm sorry about your grandmother, sir. We're going to get everything squared away for you.
I'm going to get an ad in the newspaper and tell everybody not to use this damn service. I promise you that.
I done told you once. Now, you're not going to threaten me about my damn company no more. You understand me? You're not going to put no ad in no newspaper, and you're not going to sit there and tell tell me what you gonna do. I done called my sons in here. I done called my nephew in here. They're the only ones that clean that goddamn carpet. Now, I'm gonna find out what happened, but you're not gonna threaten my company. You understand? This is how I make my living. Now, I don't know how you make your living, but this is how I make my living.
Y'all make y'all living by moving people's grandmamas, man. You move my grandmama. My grandmama ain't on the coffee table no more.
Sir, I'm sorry that your grandmama not on your carpet table no more. Look, I'll try to find out what happened. We're going to get this fixed for you, but you got to work with me.
I'm coming down there right now to this damn office and start kicking some have your boys there and have there too.
No, you finna come down here. Come on, bring your come on down here right now. I'm not scared of you, man. I'm trying to help you, and you want to go off on me like that, bro? I don't give a matter of fact, come on down here right now. You won't give me even your address. I don't even know where you are, man. I don't even know if we clean your house.
I promise you, I'm whooping your boys and your if y'all done move my grandma, you move my grandmother, man.
Let me tell you something, bro. Mr. Carruthers, don't threaten me, and don't threaten me about my boy. Now, that's my son. I don't take that too lightly. I will come personally to your house right now, beat your and then come back and clean your house for free. Do you understand me? Don't you threaten my children, and don't you threaten me. Let me get off my damn phone.
I got one more thing I want to tell you, man.
What?
Is you listening?
What is it, man?
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife, dog. Hello?
Say,
hello?
Say, man. Ethel, don't worry about it. That wasn't nobody. That's just Tommy, man. You ain't right, dog. Man, you ain't right. You called me, Tommy. Now you got my sons in there looking like they did something. I'm gonna go bust them upside their head, man. You won't tell me what you gonna do with my company, man. You know how long it's been since I had my company started, man. You wrong for that, Tommy.
Oh, God.
You wrong, man.
Hey, man, Robert, I got one more thing to ask you, man. What is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show player, man. I listen to y'all every morning, man. Y'all every morning. Look here. Why don't you tell Dr. Steve, man, y'all need to put a carpet cleaning award over in the Hoodie Awards, man.
We need a carpet cleaning. You mean a carpet cleaning in a category?
Carpet cleaning category, man. Y'all need to go and put one in, man. I'm telling you.
Give it to me, people.
King of Frank.
Just holler.
Brought back the hoodie.
I mean, but you started the whole prank with crying.
Yeah.
Because that don't know how to do. He don't know what to go. Mr. Crothers, what's wrong, brother? Let me work with you. I can't hear talk like that. Dog, I'll be so aggravated. Man, what are you crying for?
Started in the middle, baby. Already on a hike. We don't know what's happening. What's going on? What this phone call about? Let's get to it. Chop, chop.
That's my brother's favorite line.
What?
But what is you crying for? Now, you cannot go around my brother and start crying because I don't care what it's about. Hey, man. Hey. Hold on. What is you crying for?
He can't stand all them tears and all
His
that.
kids can't come to him crying. Nothing. Stop. What is you crying for?
Well,
let's do it like this.
I hurt myself.
I was outside. Well, all that's outside. You in here now. What is you crying for in here?
Oh, that's outside.
Jacksonville, Florida.
You crying?
I'm coming your way. November 12th and the 13th, Duval. I'm coming to the Ramona Pavilion Ballroom. Nephew Tommy and friends, we gonna be funny as hell. It's a comedy show. You don't want to miss it. Lord have mercy. Please come see me.
Come on, nephew.
Jacksonville!
All right, we're moving on. Coming up next, it's the Strawberry Letter. Subject, she has ruined my husband's reputation. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
With all of the festivities around the corner, we've teamed up with our friends at Gold Series from Pantene to help you create a new you for the holidays. We've got your chance to win $1,500. That's right, $1,500 to cover a new hairstyle and clothes, plus a hair care gift basket from Gold Series from Pantene. Enter and get rules at steveharveyfm.com. And no matter how you work your hair, Gold Series works hard while you work wonders. Works better because it's made better. Get all the info at steveharveyfm.com. All right. Good luck, everybody. And now it's time for today's Strawberry Letter. If you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. You know, if you need, we got all kinds of advice for you, all kinds, all right? Just never know. We could be reading your letter live on the air right here, right now. It could be this one.
Hey, look here, buckle up, hold on tight. Here it is, already strawberry little. Yeah.
Q oatmeal. Subject. It's been a minute. Subject, she's ruined my husband's reputation. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a happily married, godly woman, and my husband is a godly man. We've been married for only 3 years, but we've known each other since high school. After high school, I toured with a gospel choir throughout the South, so I'm worldly and well-rounded for my age. After high school, my husband ended up with a great job at the hospital, and he was highly respected in our church and community. We connected 6 years ago, and I didn't want to fornicate, so I insisted that he make an honest woman out of me. Within a month, he presented me with a ring and asked me to be his wife. My parents were concerned that I had coerced him to marry me, and he might not have been ready to fully commit to me. They said this because since we reconnected, he has had all kinds of rumors swirling around about him still fooling around with a girl from his past. I've been to her house, and she's shown up at mine. She claims she was in my bed recently while I was at a church workshop. She's a liar because I talked to my husband on the phone each night while I was gone. If he posted a picture on IG or Facebook, she would always put hearts in the comments. I told him to block her on social media, and I also blocked her on his phone, but he unblocked her. The last time she showed up at my house, I called the police on her. Later on that night, she posted a picture of my husband with the caption, "He's tiny and terrible in bed." She's trying to ruin my husband's reputation, so our church members and his co-workers won't respect him. All I can do is pray for her. Why can't she move on and stop lying on him? Well, Miss Worldly and well-rounded woman, because you've toured with a gospel choir throughout the South, have you considered the fact that she may not be lying? Have you considered that fact? He can be on the phone with her, with you, and still be with her. People do it all the time. Haven't you ever been doing something else while you were talking on the phone? That's easy. You were out of town. You don't know what was going on. He could have easily pulled that off. And please don't base the fact that you think he's not cheating on that because you're so worldly and well-rounded. Don't do that to yourself. Also, you said he blocked her. You blocked her on his phone, and then he unblocked her. All these are little clues, little signs. You know, they're kind of suspicious here. There is something going on between them. I do see, though, crazy, bitter stalker troll with her posting his picture and saying he's tiny and terrible in bed. And what are you and her showing up at each other's houses for? That's crazy. I mean, you call the police on her, but obviously they did nothing. The boldness on her part is definitely a red flag. I mean, she said she was in your bed. Well, what is your husband saying about all this? You didn't say he said a word about anything. Your parents are questioning your relationship because you guys got married so quickly because of all the rumors. I think you need to listen to them and at least talk to your husband about all of this. You owe it to yourself to get to the bottom of this, but I think you know. Steve?
Well, I'm not going to warn you about what I'm finna say, but, you know, I hope it's a lot of church folks listening. Here we go. She has ruined my husband's reputation. This is how the letter starts. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a happily married, godly woman, and my husband is a godly man. Wow. Every letter that starts like this is filled with ungodly information afterwards. So she made this statement in the first sentence. I'm a happily married godly woman, and my husband is a godly man. Well, now let's read the letter and get into the facts about all this godliness. We only been married for 3 years. We've known each other since high school. After high school, I toured with the gospel choir throughout the South. That sounds big, don't it? I bet you ain't heard of this group, though. I can promise you that right there. You wouldn't know them. They ain't got an album or nothing. So I can just tell you right now, this story already starting off with shaky information. So since she toured with the gospel choir throughout the South, listen to this line. So I'm worldly and well-rounded for my age. Now hold on. You either godly or you worldly. Which one you want to be now, but you can't be both. See, if you worldly, then I know you out there, you've been wilding. Now, just because you toured with this unknown gospel group throughout the South does not mean you're worldly and well-rounded. Y'all was at church.
Hold that thought, Steve. Hold that thought, please.
You don't get well-rounded at the church.
We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Strawberry Letter's subject for today, she's ruined my husband's reputation. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. She has ruined my husband's reputation.
Like I said, I hope a lot of church people listening because I'm talking to y'all. Because this is good. The letter starts with, I'm a happily married godly woman and my husband is a godly man. Everything after this, we ain't finna hear nothing godly. Just want to let y'all know that right now. Appreciate you trying to fake us out, make us think you something you ain't, but here we go. Been married 3 years, hooked up after high school, toured with a gospel choir throughout the South. So I'm worldly and well-rounded for my age. Lady, you don't get worldly touring with the gospel group unless y'all doing worldly things and performing at worldly places. You've been on tour in the South going from church to church. Don't nobody know y'all. It ain't like you was on tour with Beyonce and Jay. If you been out on tour with Chris Brown and you say you worldly, I'm going to take your word for it because it done popped off. You ever been out there with Soulja Boy and you out on tour with Soulja Boy, I was just going to go on and say you worldly. But if you been out there with the Gospel Cavaliers, I really don't know how worldly that's going to be. Sorry. All right, here we go. But after high school, your husband got a great job at the hospital, highly respected in our church and community. Connected 6 years ago, here's another line. I didn't want to fornicate, so I insisted that he make an honest woman out of me. For those of you that don't go to church, fornicate means having sex outside of marriage. That's what fornication is. Everybody listening knows what I'm talking about. Everybody listening right now has participated in fornication. Stop. Now, let's move on. So now, within a month, he presented me with a ring when he asked you to be his wife. My parents were concerned that I had coerced him to marry me and he might not have been ready to fully commit. They said this because since we reconnected, he has had all kinds of rumors swirling around about him, still fooling around with the girl from his past. I've been to her house and she's shown up at mine. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought you said you was godly, married to a godly man. But the godly man ain't always been godly because he got this chick that keeps showing up from his past and you done went over her house and she done showed up at yours. That was godly. She claimed she was in my bed recently while I was out at a church workshop. She's a lie because I talked to my husband on the phone each night while I was gone. We all know how that works. Shirley explained that. That can happen with just a phone call. You talk to him, he can go in the bathroom and talk to you. Now, I ain't saying she was in your bed, but he has been with this woman, though. Just please understand this here. Now, if he posted a picture on IG or Facebook, she would always put hearts in the comments. I told him to block her on social media, so I blocked her on his phone, but he unblocked her. You don't see what's happening here? He didn't want her blocked. Because they don't have that type of relationship. They have an unblocked relationship. Your godly husband has had a relationship with this woman. This ain't no damn rumor. This is true. So all this we godly and all this, you ain't even have to write that because you're not. Watch this here. The last time she showed up at my house, I called the police on her. Oh, that was godly. Y'all just full of the Lord in this letter. Y'all showing up at each other's house and stuff, taking pictures in each other's bed, calling police on each other. You know, all this here. Y'all just real God. Later on that night, she posted a picture of my husband with the caption, "He's tiny and terrible in bed." Now, how would she know that? How would she know that? And you didn't dispute that.
Uh-oh.
You know
one more
why?
time.
And you didn't dispute it because you know he tiny. And terrible in bed. It's hard not to be terrible and tiny. Tiny ain't gonna produce whop, whop, shoo, bop, the bop, bop, blam moments in the bedroom. Not Tiny. Tiny ain't gonna do the average. You can work with average, but Tiny ain't gonna get you nothing but pissed off. Now, this woman know and posted the caption, "He's tiny and..." Or she telling the truth? She's trying to ruin my husband's reputation. Oh, because she posted he tiny and terrible. You think that's messing up his reputation?
Down at the church.
So our church members and his co-workers won't respect him. Look, I got a lot of friends. I don't know if they tiny or not, but I have not lost respect for them because they tiny. I got family members that's tiny. We still family.
I'm finna go.
I'm not gonna lose respect because I don't really know nothing about how tiny you are. I probably got some friends that's tiny, but we still friends. I still respect them.
You were so darn
I love this
ignorant.
godly letter right here. Then she said, all we can do is pray for her. No, y'all can take pictures of each other in each other's bed. Y'all can show up at each other's house, and you call the police on each other. That ain't got nothing to do with prayer.
All right, listen.
Why won't she move on and stop lying on him? Everybody ain't lying. But you need to stop typing letters to radio shows talking about how godly you are, because nothing in your letter was godly. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Steve. Leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram and Steve Harvey FM. And please check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up next, you know who it is, Junior and Sports Talk with Pimpin' right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on, Junior. It's time for Sports Talk. What you got?
All right, come on, Pimpin', man. You did great last week, man.
It's me.
Yeah.
I was hot. I've been on long, man. Let me tell you something. Pimpin's Picks has been hot.
Yes,
I'm
they
gonna
have.
try to do it again. How many did I miss last week, Junior?
12-4 last week, Pimpin'. That ain't bad.
12-4, baby. I only was 13-1 the week before.
Yes, sir. Here we
All
go.
right, let's see what we can do. What you got?
Okay, the Broncos versus the Cowboys.
Broncos versus the Cowboys. Man, it's getting down to that. Them Cowboys, man, is doing it, man. I'm going to have to go with them. Cowboys.
Cowboys it is. Texans versus the Dolphins, or the game nobody care
Texans.
about. Come on,
Oh, man, look at here. Texans finally got a chance.
Come on.
Come on, Pimpin'.
Come on.
Come on, Pimpin'.
I'm going to come back to it. I can't make
Okay.
up my mind yet. Come on, Junior. I can't.
All right, Falcons versus the Saints.
Saints. Falcons
There
can't
it
beat
is.
nobody. I'm so disappointed in them.
Giants versus the Raiders.
Raiders.
Okay, there it is. Patriots versus the Panthers.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the Patriots is smoking right now, man. They're going to be hard. Belichick got them on fire.
Patriots it is. Bills versus the Jaguars.
Oh, come on, man. You know the Bills are finna walk their ass down. Let's go on, be chill with this, man. Stop all this. Come on, Steve.
Vikings versus the Rams.
Oh, that's going to be a game right there, man. The Vikings lost last week, didn't they?
I'm sorry, Pimpin'. Vikings versus the Ravens.
Oh, the Vikings versus the Ravens.
Yeah.
No, I love purple. Yeah, I'm a winner either way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go with the Ravens.
There it is. Chargers versus the Eagles.
Chargers.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Philly. Nice win last week, but y'all wasn't playing nobody but Detroit.
All right, here go a game, Pippin.
What?
Packers versus the Chiefs, and no Aaron Rodgers.
Uh-oh.
Aaron Rodgers ain't playing.
Nah, he got COVID.
Oh, hell no. Chiefs.
KC.
All right, here we go. Cardinals versus the 49ers.
Oh, that's going to be a game, man. That could be the upset game of the week, but it ain't. Cardinals.
Titans versus the Rams.
Oh, Rams, baby. They done lost their boy, King Henry. It's going to be rough, man.
Bears versus the Steelers.
I can't stand Pittsburgh. They going to win, but I'm going to be pulling if they lose.
Got a good
And
coach
Browns
over there.
versus the Bengals. We know you got the Browns. Back
Got
to Texas
go
and
with
Dolphins.
The Browns, baby. Texas and Dolphins. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go out on a limb and predict that the Texans will get their first win of the season.
Hey, be number 2.
Going to the playoffs after that.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show at the top of the hour right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time for a round of Would You Rather for today.
Sure.
What, Tommy? What?
Sure. I wrote some Would You Rathers. Now
Yes, of course. Yeah.
They
Go ahead.
edgy now. They stupid. Can I try it? Jeez.
Wait, did you? I got they're edgy, but did you tell us the obvious that they're stupid? We already know that.
What else is
All
new?
right. Yeah. Duh.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. Come on, Tommy.
All
what
right.
you got? Would you rather?
All right. Would you rather? All right. For the fellas. Would you rather have a big package and broke or a small package and rich? Would you rather?
Big package, bro. Yeah, I can make
Can't hear you,
money.
Jay.
Yeah,
Big package broke. You can make some money with that.
yeah, we can make
Hell,
money. Big
you can
package
get your
broke.
rent paid with that.
I'll come up. I'll come up.
Yeah.
I'll be above poverty.
I can't even imagine B, so I really don't even know how to do it.
Answer the
There's just
question.
no way I can't even.
Whatever.
Hell, because I've been A the majority of my life.
I really don't want either one of those, but yeah.
Actually, you end up working out for me, so I'm going to have to go with A, man. What else you got?
All right. Here it is. Would you rather spend a day at a nude beach in Brazil by yourself or at a beach in the U.S. with your spouse/partner? Come on, man.
Oh, of course, man. Without a doubt, 100%, man. Be on the beach with my girl in the States, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's Uncle Steve.
Ain't no doubt about that. Now,
Not
let me get on out the
Brazil?
damn way. Hey. That's for y'all. Now let
Yeah,
the
that's
two
Uncle
fools
Steve.
talk. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You said they were going to be stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Repeat the question, Tommy. Repeat the question.
Would you rather spend a day at a nude beach in Brazil by yourself or at a beach in the U.S. with your spouse/partner?
Yeah. I'm gonna be in Brazil and watch my Instagram. That's what you need to do.
You about to blow up?
It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I'm in the house naked by myself, so why would I go way over there to be naked by myself? No, I'm in Brazil.
Wow.
I
Surprises.
like that one.
No.
Yeah.
All right. This one probably ain't gonna make the cut. Would you rather slap the taste? Would you rather slap the taste out of Donald Trump's mouth
Hey.
or roll Governor Abbott of Texas down some steps? Which one would you rather?
Hey.
A and B? Is that possible?
Hey.
All of the above.
After A, then B.
Hey.
I can't
I wouldn't. I
That
wouldn't.
needs a C.
Yeah, I wouldn't push the man down no steps.
No.
I just said roll him. I just said roll him. I didn't say push him. I just said roll him.
Well, what you want me to do? Hang on to the handles? Now, once I see your ass over there by the edge of them steps, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna let go.
Oh, God.
So if you ain't got your hands in the reverse pull roll position, you finna lose your dude right here.
This might not make the cut either. Okay, if we don't push him, can we dump his ass out the chair? Can you do that? Because I would never.
Yeah.
Governor of Texas. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this might not make the cut.
Come on.
This might not make the cut. Would you rather be cellmates with R. Kelly or cellmates with Suge Knight?
Put me in there with Suge. Put me in there with Suge.
I'm just saying. Would you rather?
Yeah. I'm in there
Why
with Suge.
Suge? Why Suge?
I think I would sleep better with Suge.
Yeah, that's why I'm in there, Jack. That's why I didn't want to say it, but that's what I said. Plus, I don't like singing when I'm trying to go to sleep. I don't like that.
I'm not a big Suge fan, but I can shut my eyes and get some sleep.
Can't have other inmates talking about. We heard a lot of OOs coming out your cell.
I'll tell you what.
You know, he over there singing, seems like you're ready. Oh, what the hell you talking about, man?
If I had to be there with R. Kelly, I tell you what, his ass better be entertaining. Let's go. One more time, R. Touch a dream. Come on. Last night, I heard an angel.
Coming up, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so here's a question. What do you do when you have so much money you don't know what to do about it? Well, do like Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and his girlfriend Lauren Sanchez. They're headed to paradise now with their reported purchase of a $78 million Maui, Hawaii estate. You got it? They're going to be in Maui.
You ought to be able to buy Maui. You ought to own the whole damn island.
The whole
as much
state.
money as he has.
Hawaii.
All right, it's a private retreat. It spans over 14 acres, and its closest neighbor is 12 miles away. It is the perfect retreat with the rocky shoreline of the lava field, and plenty of state-protected greenery. According to Pacific Business
that sounds
News.
nice and all, but if I got that, I'm gonna have more than her down there. That's for damn sure. She ain't gonna be the only one there.
More than one.
There's gonna be some people.
There's gonna be more than one.
Bezos and his girlfriend say they love Maui. They want to be a part of supporting the local community. Aww. Well, they did, I think, with $78 million. I think they did.
Good.
Yeah. Did they buy it cash, Steve? You think?
Yeah, he didn't finance the house.
No
He
finance.
ain't got a payment. He ain't got mortgage.
No interest.
No, he just paid for that. Because that's how he got the deal he got. He just gave him cash. It was nothing. $78 million to him, nothing.
Yeah, because he's well into the billions. All right. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we got to say happy birthday, Steve, to the one and only Mississippi Monica. It's her birthday.
Sip.
Yeah, it is.
her
The Sip got a birthday. It's today?
No,
It's
but
Saturday. It's tomorrow.
it's tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to wait till tomorrow. We're going to do it for the radio right now. Happy birthday,
Yes.
Mississippi Monica, one of the greatest mouths from the South. Electrifying, death-defying, always on the rise, ladies and gentlemen, straight out of the SIP, Jackson State Sonic Boom alumni, know every damn thing, a member of Almighty Delta Sigma Theta, wonderful teeth, incredibly way she keeps herself up, pretty hair, lot of forehead, nice glasses, nails, keep a little self together and everything. And this year is the year that the man of her dreams comes along and scoops her up and takes her away. She will no longer be a part of the morning show because he's going to have money required and she be at the house at all times. And she going to quit, and she's ready to quit. And most of us will leave if the right one come along. So,
Steve, can we let her say a couple of things?
yes, we can. Please turn your mic on.
Speech.
Turn your.
Warn them
She
about
talking
her
about she
voice.
hoarse.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
Speech.
Now,
Speech.
folks, she's a little hoarse today, but it's gonna sound like it do when she ain't hoarse. So it's all
Same
right.
thing.
It's all the same.
Happy birthday, Monica.
Happy birthday, Mon.
Thank you guys. First, giving glory to God. Past.
was ahead of my life.
Yeah.
Preach walls. Thank y'all. Love y'all. And I would never leave for money. Never.
You're right.
I'm going to tell you right now,
You crazy.
for the right amount of money,
We're all
Steve
out of
is gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Everybody got a price.
Yeah, we're all out of here.
What? Let's talk about that for a minute. Junior, how much, if somebody can I give you $1 million lump sum to walk away from this show?
Me and my sickle cells be gone.
Okay.
Wow.
Shirley, $2 million cash, walk away from the show.
To walk away and never work this show
Walk
again?
away from this show, $2 million. Bye.
What?
I don't think $2 million would do it.
Carla,
I love
$2
what I
million
do.
cash.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Nephew Tommy, $5 million. Walk away.
Now we're getting it up.
I need a little more, Unc. No.
Yeah,
I know.
Your
I
ass
know what
gonna
I'm
be
doing.
here then.
You can walk away
All right,
from
we
this
gotta
show,
go.
but you can get another job somewhere else.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gone.
You ain't
When we come back, they will ask me my number.
We'll have some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey at 49 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day. And before we left, Steve, you asked everyone their price to leave the show. And you want us to ask you yours.
All right, make me an offer.
Well, we know what yours is. You always say $1 billion.
Oh, what? I'll leave for way less than that. The hell you talking about? What?
Well, how much
At
less?
one time? Well,
20
give me the
million.
offer.
20 million.
No, I can't
$1
do that.
billion. I'm leaving with
You
it.
didn't ask me.
No, I can't
Oh,
go.
yeah, and then you didn't ask Jay, Steve.
Your ass don't even come to work, so you already out here.
Any number, get your ass gone.
$5 million, Jay, walk away.
No, I'm coming to work.
For your 2 days coming in
Me and
strong.
Jay at work.
I
10
ain't got to
million.
do but 2 days.
10
why
million.
not?
10
No
million.
matter. I'm only doing 2
10
days.
million.
What?
10 million.
I'm here. I'm here.
That's
Look,
an ignorant
I ain't
ass
gonna-
answer.
but here's
10
the
million,
thing, here's the thing.
Tommy.
10 million?
Let me finish.
Oh, yeah.
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead, Jay.
I'm coming in for the 10
get that
million.
number up.
But I'm doing way less than what I'm doing now. Way damn less.
No, you don't understand. The 10 million, you forego your salary and you don't come to work no more. That's what the 10 million is.
I'm gone. Yeah, I'm gone.
Tommy, 10 million.
10 million walking away naked. I'm in front of everybody.
You
Yes.
don't care about
All
that.
right, I know that
Walking
number.
money, right?
All right, come on, find out the number. Give me the offer.
Okay, $10 million to you, Steve.
Oh, no.
That's it.
$2 million.
Ooh.
No.
Why is you going down?
Because that's when he asked me $2 million.
No.
See how that feels.
Yeah,
I ain't insulted about the 2 million.
Okay.
30 million.
No.
No?
Ooh,
No?
it was, but that was a
50
slow no though.
million?
You heard it? It was. You heard that?
50?
Yeah, $50 million.
50, I'm gone.
Okay, well, yeah.
50
30,
million.
no.
It take 50 million, you gone.
Never see me again.
50 million, no, I ain't got to come here no more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all vote
It's
for whoever
50.
the hell you want to vote for.
Oh, you talking about the country? Ain't nobody
Oh,
gonna see you.
your
What
ass
you
ain't
mean?
got to register. I'm tired of begging y'all anyway. You ain't got to register. You ain't got to take your ass to these polls like I be begging you every
Don't
day.
say
We
that.
spent a whole year trying to get y'all to do right. You set the damn
they
governor
did.
race out up in Virginia to let his ass win up there. You didn't pass the damn legislation vote to get a black casino. So now after this right here, I'm getting a little ticked off with y'all. Told y'all we needed to vote in all the damn elections. I even got to the polls late Tuesday night to make sure I vote. And oh, by the way, in Atlanta, since we doing closing remarks, Kasim Reed ain't running for the mayor. He didn't make it. That shocked a lot of damn people. Now we got to figure this mess out down here in Atlanta. So we got the Dickens guy and the Felicia lady. We got to figure out who finna be the mayor down here, because this where I live. Now, as far as voting and stuff, get your ass to these polls and vote. I done told y'all. You thought Kasim ass was gonna be in. He at the house now. All them commercials with his little baby on there. Can we do it, Daddy? Well, it's gonna be a new commercial now. It's gonna be what we gonna do, Daddy. 'Cause we gotta get some new damn commercials out. Yeah, I'm having a Dave Chappelle ass moment right now.
Was it the World Series that got in the way? What
It was the World Series. Everybody was at the house drinking, eating hot dogs. Had your ass at these polls. Now we don't know who finna be the mayor down here. We ain't getting a casino in Virginia. We got to let them damn Republicans get another governor seat. Took that because you won't get y'all ass to the polls. Now, we tired of this here.
And
for $50 million, I'll walk right up out of here. And I don't give a damn who you vote for. Now, $50 million ain't enough for me to retire, but I got some other things working.
What?
Now, I tell you what, now let me just give you, if you give me two.
Who can't retire on 50?
50 million.
I don't understand.
Dog, I quit on 50
What are you
million,
doing?
dog.
What are you doing?
50 million, you can't retire.
Yeah.
What?
Hello? We talking to you. Yes.
We're asking you.
50 million. You can't retire?
No.
What are you
talking
doing?
about?
How much money do you make?
Yeah, that's the best question, Tommy. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing that you can't retire on 50 million? Yes.
You
What's
trying to
going
go
on?
to the moon? What are you
What
doing?
color
What are you
suit you
What are you
ain't got?
buying that
Which
we
one
don't
you
know
need
about?
now?
What are you
right
buying?
here. See,
Yeah.
this is what I should have learned this lesson. Because I tell it all
Brought
the
it up.
time.
See, you said the money amount.
Well, see, now you asked me, I can't retire with 50, and I said no. Now everybody mad because I can't get out at 50. Because 50 not going to sustain the lifestyle. For how long? What you think 50 going to do? You can't retire with 50 and ain't no more income coming in.
Why can't once again,
$1
what are you
seed,
doing?
You sound crazy.
Because, no, it don't sound crazy. It's the lifestyle you have.
Okay, now
No,
you're
50
getting mad.
million. I'm just telling you,
Calm it
50
down.
million can't sustain the lifestyle. For how many years you think you can live on $50 million? I'm talking about me now.
How long are you planning on living?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're
I can
right.
live
I get what
50
you're saying.
I can live
My
50
bad.
more
Hold on, y'all.
years.
I see what you're saying. We don't have a $50 million lifestyle, so we need to just
I
shut up.
understand that. I understand.
I mean,
No,
yeah,
I'm just
that's
saying.
not the issue, Junior. We get all of that. We're trying to
I
figure
get that
out
from
what
the
is
game.
the $50
Well,
million
here's
lifestyle.
okay. Here's this
I
right
don't
here.
have one.
Why you get mad,
I could sell everything. I could quit wanting everything. I could quit going and traveling like I'm traveling, and I could take the 50 million and go sit down somewhere. But I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to sit my ass down somewhere. But if I want to continue my lifestyle, I can't get out of here with 50.
Yeah.
You know
We got to
when
take
get
you.
older,
We
ain't
got to
gonna
take
be
you on a
able to
little
do
field
some
trip.
of the stuff
though.
you doing
We're gonna-
now.
You need to come visit my apartment. That's what you need.
Yeah.
I'm
See,
show
when
you
you
how to
went
make
from
this
rich to wealthy, that's where you changed that. Though. That's where you changed.
All right. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
This will continue next week.
Please.
But watch it. Let's have this tone.
We only got
Don't have
10
this tone
seconds.
next week.
Y'all have a nice weekend. Enjoy yourself. Quit telling your big dreams to everybody. Everybody ain't gonna see it. Stop.
Man.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all. I tried to tell y'all it ain't enough. What? The hell, that ain't enough.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.